thinking of placing your home on the market, but you're weighing your options. How much does it actually cost to list and sell your home? That's what we're talking about today, so let's go. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bryn with Hearthstone Real Estate here in Eugene, Oregon. On this channel, I talk all about the Eugene area and give you some real estate tips along the way. In this hot sellers market that we're currently in, it's easy to be tempted to list your home for big bucks. But there are costs associated that can't be overlooked, and it's important to have all of the facts and figures prior to making the move. Depending on the approach you take, selling it can cost up to 10% of the purchase price when all is said and done. Let's take a look at those fees a little closer. Real estate commission. The largest chunk of the cost you will incur for selling your home is the real estate agent's commission. In most cases, the seller pays for both the listing agent's commission and the buyer's agent's commission. That can be a surprise to first-time home sellers especially. Full-service agents typically charge 5 to 6% of the purchase price for their services. That total amount is split between the two agents. With that fee, the listing agent will supply photos, marketing, and pay for advertising of the listing. They add the home to the MLS, arrange tours, answer questions, and negotiate any offers that come in. There are ways to save on the full commission, such as discount brokers that charge either a smaller percentage, often 1 to 2%, or a flat fee. You may not get all of the services or attention you would by paying a higher rate. Plus, you may still have to pay a standard commission to the buyer's agent. The last option would be to list your home as for sale by owner. If you do that, be prepared to assume the duties of the real estate agent, including showing the place to the prospective buyers, negotiating, completing the contract, and finding an escrow agent to transfer the title. Plus, you may still have to pay a standard commission to the buyer's agent. Home listing preparation. You can take home preparation to the extreme if you'd like. You can pay for a pre-sale home inspection and find all of the items that need to be fixed before you list your home. You can repaint the entire home, clean, declutter, and even hire a professional stager. But this is where a good real estate agent will help. The way you approach preparing your home for the market requires that you look at all of the variables in your real estate market. What part of town is your home located in? How old is your home? What price range do you plan on listing your home in? The expectations for a luxury home will be different than a more budget-friendly price point. In most cases, the important thing is to set realistic expectations. If you know that the roof is close to being at the end of its life, then having it replaced prior to listing and then adjusting the price accordingly may be the option that feels best. Conversely, if your home is in a highly sought-after area and you price the home right, there most likely will be a number of buyers who are willing to overlook issues in order to get your home. The final option would be to offer a credit at closing to pay for the new roof. It would save you the time during the transaction and show the buyer that you're willing to help out. A little elbow grease goes a long way. Focusing on handling deferred maintenance, touching up paint, decluttering, and cleaning will present your home in the best light to buyers and won't break the bank. If your home is in need of a major updating, you may want to think twice about replacing flooring or updating the kitchen tile. I've shown a number of remodeled homes to buyers who don't like the choices that the sellers made and plan on ripping it all out when they move in. Save your time, energy, and money, and listen to the market. In the current seller's market, lots of updates aren't necessary. Closing costs and seller concessions. There are closing costs for the seller that cover the costs of the home sale transaction. They include title and escrow fees, recording fees, and any property taxes that have accrued can run from 1 to 3%. During the sale of the home, the buyers have many closing costs as well. There are times and transactions where the buyer may ask you, as the seller, to help cover those costs. This is especially common in a buyer's market. Those fees can include lender fees, escrow and title fees, and HOA fees. In a strong seller's market where you receive multiple offers, it's less likely that you would have to kick in for those fees for the buyer. Mortgage payoffs. If you still owe a balance on the current mortgage, then it'll be paid from the proceeds of your sale. You'll want to check with your current lender to see what the final payoff amount will be so that you aren't surprised at the end. They will let you know if there's any other prepayment penalty or fees associated with the current mortgage. Property taxes or liens. You also need to be prepared to pay any property taxes or liens that are associated with the property. This is especially important if you didn't have an impound account set up to pay them on your behalf. You'll be expected to pay the prorated share of the property taxes on the closing date. But if you've already paid them, then you may get a bit of a refund at closing. Capital gains tax. If you've made an income on the sale of your home, there could be a capital gains tax associated with the sale. But you may be eligible to exclude a portion of your profit if you meet the two requirements. You've owned the home for at least 2 years, and you've lived in it for at least 2 of the last 5 years. Make sure you contact your accountant with additional questions on this fee. Utilities. If you plan to move out before you sell your home, you'll need to continue to pay for utilities such as water and electricity. A home without air conditioning, heat, and lighting can be difficult to show to buyers. Your current bills will give you an idea of how much it'll cost you each month to leave on the utilities until a new buyer moves in. Make sure to check out the other helpful tips for selling your home on my sellers playlist. I'd love to hear from you. You can call, text, or leave a comment down below. I work hard to stay connected. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join me for my next video. Thanks so much for watching.